Hi everybody, welcome to Champion Trading. We're taking a little video walkthrough today. This is pre-removal. The system you're looking at is twin tank mixing systems, and they're triple and double motion agitated. They're made by APV, 400 gallon on your left and 500 gallon on your right. They are, of course, 316 stainless steel. The present operation is running the jackets at 40 psi steam for heating. The control panel is provided by the original owner here. They've added variable speed drives on each of the machines. You can see that there are two variable speed AC frequency controllers. We are operating on 480 volt. We're going to take a look at the controller shortly and see if that is the incoming voltage on them. You'll see that on the tag. And we also probably provide that in our listing in our website. And we're going to open up here for a minute and show you inside. And this is the 500 gallon vessel, and it has a scraper agitator. As you can see, this is with a secondary baffle. Of course, they've added a little tube there for loading. You can see the scraper on the other side. Obviously there's a couple missing. They can be easily replaced. They mount on the pins you see there. Here's a homogenizer that they've added, and let's see if we get a little bit better look at the head on that. Not sure the manufacturer. That could be a Ross or possibly Silverson. Very similar. Here's the drive. The drive for the homogenizer is explosion proof. Main control panel. I'm going to go over here and take a look at the 400 gallon for you now. Now the 400 gallon is pretty much the same design, and except that they've added a secondary agitator in the form of a 3-blade propeller you see in the back there. Of course, the scrapers across the bottom and the sides has a which is a nice feature right there, dead center in the bottom. You'll see that that's a what we call a spider bearing. It does change names. Has a small inset of a wearable material, which captures the agitator. When you're doing heavier materials, that's certainly important. It eliminates any deflection of the scraper agitator. You can actually see the design is a dimple jacket. If you look carefully, you can see what we call phantom marks. These are along the wall. Even though it's been polished, you still see the points where the weld was originally attaching the jacket to the interior wall. Of course, once again, there's a large homogenizer here. We're going to provide all the horsepowers and stuff shortly, but at a guess, these are about 30 or 25 horsepower homogenizers for a batch this size, especially with a lot of solids. You want something like that. I'm going to take you down. This will include the mezzanine you see here, which is stainless. This is just a portable ladder. It is not included. See, it's got a nice little stairway going up, and it's they're bolted in rails on each side. You can remove them if you need to. Underneath, and this is how the system was originally came to us on this stainless frame, and the stainless frame is just 8 foot wide, so it's still easy to handle and transport. Now you'll see some load cells. These load cells have never been used. They came on the system, and the present owner chose not to use them. Of course, you see underneath here, you got temperature probes in the back, and insulated and shrouded body. This under here, of course, you probably recognize that's the Lee fluids flow flush heating ball valve. If you look across the other side, there's one on each of the vessel. This is the 500 gallon we're under right now. Nice heavy frame. You can choose to use it or remove them from it. You can see that the pads on the bottom of each of the tanks, these are the type of pads when they're 1 inch thick like that, are designed to be bolted to a load cell. So usually in our experience, the cells last forever, and the controls are what need to be replaced. So we would have to go back to the manufacturer and get an original find out what controller would be needed and what readout. So it gives you a good idea what we've got here. And we expect the removal to be in the next 2 to 3 weeks on this. So we look forward to hearing from you, and hope this answers a lot of questions you might have. Thanks for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you soon.